coercion, as we said in the means section, is how somebody is getting that victim or that survivor to do this thing that they don't want to do, right? So force, fraud, or coercion. We don't need all three, we need one. And a lot of times they overlap. Many different techniques are used to keep somebody under control as a victim of labor trafficking. So you explain that force is kind of actually grabbing the person and making them do something by maybe restraining them or using violence or not allowing them to leave some particular housing or work area. So it's taking some physical action that hurts them or restricts their freedom in some way. And fraud is kind of generally what people think about when they hear about fraud, being tricked, right? Using tricks or lies or false promises that result in that victim agreeing to do something that they might not otherwise have wanted to do or agreed to do if they knew the full truth of the situation.
So sometimes it may be some type of physical harm that's threatened if somebody doesn't work long hours without the correct pay, or they're threatening physical harm against a person if they complain about the workplace conditions in a restaurant. Or in the domestic violence or intimate partner context, it's often physical beatings and domestic violence, which is the physical coercion that is used, a threat of harm, to get somebody to do the cooking and the cleaning and just excessive chores within the household, sometimes working outside of the household as well. And it ends up being coercion, and it's actually labor trafficking taking place in the domestic or intimate partner violence context. Now, serious harm does not have to be physical, and the definition under the law is very clear about that. It says it can be non-physical. This can be psychological harm, financial harm, or reputational harm. If somebody in the workplace is complaining about not being paid on time or being paid correctly or being made to work in unsafe conditions or being made to put up with sexual harassment, right? In those situations, then they complain and they get fired for that. That's an unlawful retaliatory firing for someone asserting their lawful labor rights in this country, whether they're work authorized or not, right? Well, the people then around them who've seen that firing happen know that if you assert your rights in the workplace, that you're then going to suffer this reputational harm. Being fired is a terrible thing. Maybe you won't be able to get a workplace reference. Maybe you won't be able to get a job somewhere without the ex-employer, the trafficker, then saying that this person was lazy or was making up things and basically hurting their reputations.